Okay, today I thought we'd play with a wooden robot that I built back in the 1980s. As you can see, even did box artwork for it. A Woodbot, ancient Astrobots, robot of the pharaohs. Giant 16.5-inch tall robot, walks forward, backward, moving hands, turning head left and right, mouth open and closes, authentic Woodbot sound. Battery operated, 2 AA batteries, caution, not recommended for children under 30 years of age. And basically, this is a huge amount of wood to be moving with a motor you can't see. That was part of the idea. Everything I wanted to be on here was wood, and the things that weren't, like the motor and the 2 batteries, I didn't want them visible. And all the gears are hand cut. Let's see if we can get this a little bit closer so you can see some of that. So all your gears are hand cut, and the cams. I had to design a walking system, because this thing is really heavy, where the weight of the robot wouldn't matter. So it's a clawfoot walker, as you can tell by looking at the feet. It's a step over clawfoot type design. But it had to be the type of design where the weight of the robot is never lifted and lowered or tipped or anything. It had to walk perfectly level. So I designed a cam system that could do that. Here, let's get a little bit of a view of that in action. Here's the head movement, the mouth movement. You got your claw movements. And we're walking. Oh, almost walked him right off. So it didn't really matter how much it weighed, because I'm not wasting any energy lifting or lowering the robot. All the energy is being expelled to simply move it forward. And it had a reverse mode there too for going backwards, which it isn't quite as happy to do in its old age. Because again, this is 1980s, so how old is that? Yeah, 20. It's over 40 years old. Being all wood that's drilled and doweled and hand trimmed. I can't remember how many of these I made. I'd have to look it up. I either made 3 or 4 of them, so the others are in collections somewhere. And at the time I lived in Auburn, so there was a sticker in there that had my name and the Auburn date. But the batteries hide down underneath here, the 2 batteries. The motor is hidden inside this wooden box here. And it's not a particularly large or heavy duty motor or anything like that. In fact, it's a fairly wimpy motor. But like I say, you don't need to expel energy based on the weight. The only energy that's really required is the friction between all the gears and the dowels to make it walk forward. And so, there we have it. The Woodbot.